Hi, and welcome to tonight's webinar. My name is Ron Gielok, and I'm a full-time home business entrepreneur, coach, network marketer, internet marketer, and man of faith as well. So I want to thank you for being here and coming to hang out with me tonight. This is going to be an exciting time to really show you how you can build your primary business, your home-based business, or any network marketing or online opportunity using the internet. Tonight's really going to be about some foundational stuff that can really open your eyes and just give you a whole new perspective, a whole new world of doing business online, and kind of like just an easier way besides chasing, begging, and bugging friends and family. It's not really a sustainable business model, right? So let's go ahead and dive in here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. Just bear with me with one second here, and we'll get started here. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing really well. This is something that I'm been pretty excited to share, as it has completely transformed my life and my business totally. So let's begin. Yeah, again, my name is Ron Gielok, and I'm actually one of the MMT members with My Lead System Pro. I'm on their master marketers team. It's one of the company advisory boards. I've been a member of theirs since 2009, and really this is probably the best system, the best learning platform, training, and lead generation tool in the industry. And I say that unbiasedly, as I've tried lots of other things before, and I've been in the industry not incredibly long, but since 2009. So I have a bit of experience here, and I'm simply going to share my experience and what you can expect as well. So what to expect tonight. Tonight I'm going to show you how to build any network marketing company online, how to ethically have an endless supply of leads who want to know about you and join your company, right? I'm going to show you how to leverage the internet and leverage your time, yourself, and show your business opportunity to people even when you are sleeping. How awesome is that, that you can have people be going through your company presentation, your company video, and you're not on the phone with them. In fact, you don't even know most of these people. So really awesome what we're going to be doing tonight. And of course, this is the no BS path to become a top earner online, period. With the stuff I'm going to be talking to you about tonight, every large top earner, top producer who's building online does things this way that I'm going to be showing you tonight, and I can confidently say that. And as I'm teaching you guys a little bit tonight, a lot of this is going to sound familiar, and you'll be having some aha moments, and things will start clicking. And the cool part is this is not terribly difficult at all. I mean, just a few years ago, I didn't even know that this was possible, and now I'm full-time doing it. So really awesome. If you're new and this is your first time meeting me or being on one of my trainings, I just want to tell you my quick story real quick. I don't like to talk about myself too much, but I'll give you the quick version. So I've been in the industry since 2009. I got started in network marketing because my real estate company, used to flip houses a while ago, was not really doing well. I was at the coming out to a failure point at the tail end of the real estate bubble there, and I was really looking for an alternative. So a good buddy of mine, Ray Higdon, actually introduced me to network marketing after something was happening very similar to his business, his real estate business as well. Took me out to lunch, and just kind of picked his brain, and that's how I kind of got started. But we had, a lot of us have had success in other industries, like myself and my friend Ray, and real estate and stuff. So network marketing was a bit new, and there was a learning curve to it. So I was able to recruit a fair amount of people right from the beginning, but shortly thereafter, I found that I had totally burnt out my warm market, or that's what my perception was. I ran out of people to really talk to. I was cold calling business cards off cork boards. I was calling everyone that I know more than twice, even asking them for referrals and asking for the referrals of referrals, and putting out drop cards and flyers on cars, signs in the middle of the night, you name it. I was struggling to recruit and produce leads. And the problem is that I had went full time in my first company, probably a little prematurely, and I was just so convinced I could do it, but I quickly found that it was a little bit more difficult than I thought doing things traditionally. In fact, because of a number of different things that happened in my life, I made a lot of poor decisions, not only with my businesses, but also with my health and my mental health. I was involved with not the best women in my life, drugs, and some alcohol stuff, and by the grace of God, I am alive today and sober and very, very happy, very thankful, and doing a lot a lot better than I was years ago. Praise God. But part of that too is I was seeking the wrong things. I didn't really have a servant's heart at the time. I was seeking after fortune and fame and walking across stage, and the infamous cliche, see you on the beaches of the world, right? That was my whole dream. I woke up thinking about that, going to bed thinking about that, and it was kind of a sickness, right? That was my God, or my idol, if you will. But skip ahead to today, and after finding God and sobriety, I remembered that I had MLSP as well, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have this amazing system with all this training and resources and websites and all this stuff, and I just simply had to start using it. And guys, this is not like a hardcore sales pitch for MLSP or anything like that. I'm sharing you my story, and this is really the path that I took. So I hope this brings a lot of value and answers a lot of questions on how you can build your primary network marketing company online. So let's skip ahead to today, fast forward. And today I'm actually one of their master marketer team members, sit on their advisory board. I've been their member of the month. I've been one of their top 10 company. I've been a top 10 company recruiter in my own company. I've been in top 15 for volume. And inside of My Lead System Pro, I've been one of the top 10 producers on multiple months at a times. And I'm now a professional coach and trader for My Lead System Pro, as well as network marketing and in my own business. So very, very thankful that I persisted, that I found God, and that I kept using My Lead System Pro. So I'm not sure where I would be without those few things. So here's let's transition now and kind of go more into this, so I can really help you. So traditionally, building network marketing, we're taught to make your warm market list, right? What's the first thing your upline tells you when you get in? Make your list, right? So you make your list of your friends, family, people you do business with, people you go to church with, you play basketball with, whatever, right? You make your whole list, and you go through that, you recruit a few people, and then you start running out of people. You get to your chicken list, the people that you really respect, or that you kind of know that are very, very affluent or very well off, and you're intimidated to talk to them. And we kind of dance around the fence, or really talking to them. So we ask for referrals, and we try to build that way. And that's difficult. So at some point, you run out of the referrals you can get, and you're like, okay, my upline said, let me do this. Let me do this a little more systematized. So we start doing home parties. We invite people into the house, and it's kind of a big production. More than half the people that you call don't answer or aren't returning your calls at this point. You're kind of in the NFL, the No Friends Left Club. You're doing home parties. You're having some people come and show up, but maybe 50%, if you're super good, actually come to the event, and only a handful sign up, and it's hard to get that to duplicate. Let's say you do get that going, like like I did before. You end up doing some hotel meetings, and those are great where you fly the big leader in, and he comes and does the meeting for you, and the whole hoorah rah kind of drink the Kool-Aid thing. And nothing wrong. Like I'm just making fun of it a little bit here, but I still am a endorser of home parties, hotel meetings, and making your list. This is just traditionally what we do, and all of these things work. All these things that I'm talking about work, but there's just a better way. So, then you kind of result to buying leads. And unless you're a really good recruiter or you're really good on the phone, buying leads is a hard way to go. Most of the time it's people that don't really know how to market or aren't the best marketers. As business owners, that result to buying leads. So then we end up doing things like I mentioned before, flyers and putting signs out on the side of the road at busy intersections. The $100 bill, drop cards, dropping that in the mall and the airports, and then eventually even cold calling people off business cards or in the yellow pages, and cold market prospecting the waiter when you go out to eat, or your cashier at the grocery store. And then doing your best. If you really got some skills you've been taught well in your company, you start tap rooting, you start driving deep in that organization, going from person to person, which not everyone can do. It's a little bit more of a skilled networker that's able to pull that off, but that's really your best case scenario to duplicate here, right? So the problem with this is that you eventually burn out your warm market, or that is our perception of it. So we think that a lot of the other problem is that sometimes we think that we need to constantly know more. So we just keep buying more training and then get overwhelmed and confused. And which leader do I listen to? That guy said to do it this way. This person said to do it that way. What's the right way to do it? Or maybe you just don't even have the know-how. You don't know what to do, what to say, how to duplicate, what's the best methodology, and you get overwhelmed. And then fear creeps in. Those fears of rejection and approaching new people and networking. And it's like, how do I talk to this person about my business opportunity? And I don't really know them, and I don't want to come off like, weird. And it's weird in network marketing. It's like somehow we totally forget how to talk to people like regular people sometimes, because in the back of our head we have this, I need to sign this person up, right? We become what I like to call thirsty networkers, right? And then the other problem is, and it's kind of unfortunate, but when you're doing this, you kind of get burnt out after a while. If you're doing this a lot and not seeing the fruits of it after a while, you get burnt out. It's hard to be consistent with this stuff when you have other responsibilities, job, family, church, extracurricular stuff, school, your get-togethers with your buddies, that kind of stuff, and maintain a regular life. So that can be frustrating, right? You get some people on, they drop out, they quit. Your team's not duplicating. You don't have the consistent lead flow to keep this stuff going with the warm market and all the offline stuff. It can be quite overwhelming or daunting to keep this constant foot down on the gas pedal, and then maintain balance in the other areas of your life as well. And then, hey, I'm bringing new team members on. How do I keep recruiting over here on the left and on the right? I got to train these guys. I don't, not every company has a real solid system to duplicate and really drive deep in the organization without you personally, hand-holding and leading the way all the time. And too often in network marketing, it's like the blind leading the blind, and that's slow progress. And the reality of our industry and of most industries is that success loves speed. And if success loves speed, slow progress is not really the way to do it. That's not a straight path to the coveted momentum in our industry, but there is a better way. See, we start blending the old school with the new school. Traditionally, we can only talk to one person at a time, in person, over the phone, that kind of thing. But now with the internet, I can talk to as many people as I want simultaneously. I used to only be able to recruit personally closing and doing three-way calls with my friend Ray or my other upline members. But now we can actually let systems and videos and websites do the closing and recruiting for us. That's how we start to leverage ourselves and our time. The phone is an absolute must. And I don't know about you, but if you have kids, and some of us, most of us more than one, getting on a phone every day can not really be, it seems impossible, right? You got kids screaming in the background. How can you be professional with that going on all the time? But, you know, um, with how we're doing things now using the internet, the phone is simply optional. I am a big believer in the phone. I still use it. I have to use it. I really enjoy talking to people. I think I would go crazy if I don't hear another human voice. But you do get better results, hopping on the phone. Let's just be real. And then the old way of building relationships, which is nothing wrong. I will always do this to the end of my life, but building relationships one-on-one takes a lot of time. And it is very rewarding, but success loves speed. So now with using the internet, we can do relationship building to mass audiences and do this on autopilot while still being authentic and genuine to who we are and to the other person. And I'll show you how to do that later. We're talking about email and videos and things like that. And then in the past, sales commissions, signups come from your constant effort. Those of you who are in health and wellness industry, that you don't get paid unless you're selling more product. So you're producing more volume. And you're usually calling the same people over and over again. And if they haven't used their product, it's, collecting space in their garage or in their closet. They're not going to order again. They're simply, garage qualified, right? not qualified for that next rank, but hey, we're garage qualified, but now using the internet, I can create constant new sales, reoccurring sales, commissions, and signups for marketing that I set up once. I actually have one video on YouTube that's probably made me over $10,000 alone. That's just one video. So imagine having a lot of these, right? It's really the power of leverage here. So we really want to start to become more of a hybrid network marketer and transition online. Because online, we can have an unlimited number of contacts and people to talk to and really get ourselves and our opportunity in front of those people who are already looking. This is really the key point, is to speak to those who are looking for opportunity and who are already great fits for our industry, our niche, our product. And the internet really allows you to laser pinpoint your message, your company, what you're about to your ideal target audience, your perfect prospect. Imagine this. Imagine I gave you a magic wand and poof, you wave this magic wand and your ideal perfect prospect, the best person for your business period, just shows up. Who is that? What does that look like? Where do they live? What does their house look like? What are they all about? Do they have a lot of contacts? Are they people of high influence? Imagine that perfect prospect and you being able to meet constantly with these people. Using the power of the internet, we can really do this fairly easy. It might sound difficult, or maybe this is entirely new to you. If you've been around in internet marketing for a while, you know that this is no big deal. But for those, if you're on the outside just looking into My Lead System Pro and looking into internet marketing for the first time, this is like, wow, right? So the thing with the internet is that we can really just build faster and passively generate leads, signups on top of what you're already doing. It does take a little bit of time to transition from traditionally belly to belly and warm market and doing list home parties to online. So in the beginning, I encourage you to split your time like this. 70% of your time should be spent actively prospecting and recruiting, doing what your company says, and that's that. 20% of your time is spent passively marketing. Then 10% of your time is spent on mindset. So that's 70, 20, 10 split. And over time, that 20% is going to start to overtake the 70% because you have more leads coming in. And eventually you'll get to, places like people that are on my team, that are, in my position here, that is not that difficult to get to if you stay consistent, where you don't even have to go out and prospect if you don't want to. You can actually go to a restaurant and not be stressed out wondering what are you going to say to recruit the waiter next, or how are you going to get, the movie ticket theater guy's phone number so you can hit him up later to get him to a home meeting, right? And I think like one of the biggest things for me that, and it sounds crazy, especially if you're a veteran in the industry, but I get signups without having to hop on the phone. I think that's one of the coolest things ever. Now I just get it. I was in Walmart a couple days ago, and with some friends I'm doing some ministry with at a summer camp, and I go, hey Ryan, check this out. I just got a text message that says I made another $100 per person per month. I'm gonna be having another $100 come in every single month now. How cool is that? So I don't have to hop on the phone with them anymore. It's really a blessing for me. So what MLSP really provides, and what I've experienced, is peace of mind, peace for business owners. It allows you to continue to help people and earn an income, even when people don't join your company. Isn't that crazy? Even when somebody doesn't join, I can still help them. In the past, I could really only help somebody if they wanted to get started with me, if they wanted to join my company. If not, they either ostracized me or I stopped talking to them, and it just wasn't healthy. But now I can maintain healthy personal relationships in regular life because I'm no longer addicted to recruiting everyone I know. I can say what's up to the mailman and people at church and my friends that I skate with and go on vacation with, without excuse me, without being so focused on recruiting everyone. Now I consistently recruit and generate leads 24/7. Doesn't even matter what time of day it is, and it doesn't even have to be in my country. I know in the travel deal that I'm part of, I think we're in almost or just over 30 different countries now, and I can get signups from anyone I want. So it's pretty rad. So here's the other thing. Remember I was telling that success loves speed? Well, now I'll never have to take my foot off the gas, and neither will you, because your business will always move forward, because MLSP puts everything on autopilot, right? You set up your marketing once, and then you just keep following the system, and everything is automatic. It's all about time freedom and leveraging systems, content, and tools. So how does this work? How does MLSP work? Well, number one is you provide value to your prospects, and MLSP does this for you. Number two is when you give value to prospects, they start to like and trust you. So when prospects start to like and trust you, they buy your products and they join your business. And MLSP does all this. So it's really the solution that you need. Well, what kind of value are we talking about here, Ron? What is the value that my prospects want? Well, it's things that are going to speak to their needs, wants, pains, and desires. So if I wanted to recruit more network marketers, I'm going to talk to them not having support in their current company. I'm going to talk about being in the No Friends Left club, those kind of things. If somebody's in looking to lose weight and I'm a network marketer, what kind of value that can I offer to that person? Well, weight loss advice, exercise tips, maybe a vitamin or a supplement that's really going to help me burn more fat, and producing content and those kind of things to really help these people, right? So by doing this kind of stuff, it's really transformational, not only for your business, but for the other people. Imagine someone doesn't necessarily have to join your company now for you to earn an income and for them to get the value and help. Isn't that crazy? It's now not just one revenue stream with your network marketing company, but it's a lot more. It's many, right? So by using this MLSP stuff and implementing here, I've gotten some really incredible results. Just recently here, I was number 9 for the beginning of the month of April in my primary company. Number 9 recruiter. Pretty outrageous just using this stuff. I was the member of the month in November. they feature MLSP featured me in their community, and even put me on their advisory board to help other people like yourself if you're watching this video. And now I actually coach their entire community, and I also coach everyone who uses the system through me personally. I'm available to you, the people on your team, all that kind of good stuff, because I'm really here to. My goal is to empower you to prosper and be a servant leader. So adopting these kind of principles by adding value and being here to serve and leveraging yourself and your time is really a better way than chasing, begging, and bugging friends, families, and referrals to do all this stuff. It's just easier. It's just more peaceful, right? So yeah, some more results continued. And I show you these things not to boast or brag or anything like that. It's just to show you that I'm the real deal, and provide some evidence for from what I'm talking about. Because a lot of times online, it's difficult to know who can you trust and who is really sharing the truth. Do they have the results to back it up? Are they walking the walk, talking the talk? So I show you these kind of things just to I don't know, I guess provide a little more credibility if you have any ounce of skepticism, still left at this point, which I'd be surprised if you do, if you're still on this training tonight. So let's say you're totally new to online marketing. You're like, what the heck is this MLSP thing? Well, here's the deal. MLSP is an online lead generation, marketing, and training platform for new network marketers and even veteran network marketers and beginner and intermediate online marketers. Excuse me. So how we go about helping you and training you is providing live weekly lead generation training, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. We got several live webinars going on every single week for you to get your questions answered and to learn a specific strategy that you can generate leads for any company with. We also provide you with customizable websites and tools to build your Facebook fan page, your Google Plus page, any kind of social media that you want. We show you how to fully customize it and use it as a lead, a lead magnet, a lead machine. And we also have education and training library. If you can't make it to one of the live webinars, one of the live trainings or calls or anything, the stuff we're doing, it's all recorded. It's all archived in our training library that you can have instant access to. And then of course, this one's really incredible for me. Just being part of the community here, I've made some incredible friends, and I've traveled across the country to hang out with some of these friends now and other marketers. It's really transformed my life being in the same place with different people all over the country that have common goals, common mindsets, that think like me, that are using the same kind of tools. And we're all in different companies too. That's the cool part. And even some of them, we work together now. It's just really been a blessing. But the community is huge, and we interact on Facebook and in our mindset calls every single morning. It's really outrageous because I've had over 100,000 members now. So it's just really cool to see our community continuing to grow and people go full time and all that. And then of course, email autoresponders. This is when somebody, enters their name and email on a website, and then, forever or however long you set it up, MLSP will autopilot your marketing, your emails that are sent out to your leads to promote you, your primary business, and different products or anything else that you want. It's all automated. That's where the time freedom comes in. That's how I was able to, tell my buddy the other day, hey, I just made another $100 per month per member. I actually got another one of those this morning. Well, what was I doing? Yeah, on our way to breakfast, we went to Cracker Barrel today, and I got another one of those when I was in the car. And then, the thing that encompasses all of this stuff is attraction marketing. Now, this is really a cool concept. It's attraction marketing. I'll say it like this. It's the beautiful act of becoming irresistibly attractive in the eyes of your prospects or target audience so that they seek you out, versus you having to go out and chase, beg, and bug your prospects. You become the hunted instead of the hunter. It's totally different. So now what my business looks like is almost every day I have people reaching out to me in email and social media saying like, hey, what company are you part of? Can you coach me? Can you help me? Absolutely. You know, so this is a total different way of, by simply being a servant leader and adding value and sharing what My Lead System Pro is about, you start practicing attraction marketing. And I'll tell you this, over 90, and I'm being conservative here, but over 90% of network marketers have no idea what I'm talking about, are not doing this stuff, right? And they'll continue to sit there and struggle and chase, beg, and bug and do home meetings and stuff where nobody shows up, and your wife or spouse is still nagging you, telling you, you know, hey, you're gonna make some money in this thing or what, right? It'd be really nice to just cut all that out and, you know, get that first shut up check. You know, it's not all about the money, it's about the time freedom, but having that proof to a spouse or somebody is really, really important. So, you know, I mentioned, how do we earn money when people don't even join our primary business? Well, there's 4 profit centers with My Lead System Pro. One, of course, is your primary business, your MLM or network marketing company. 2, we have high ticket revenue, high ticket stuff inside of MLSP that people can choose to dive deeper with. They have a live mastermind event every year that's a high ticket, several $1,000s to be part of that, that you can actually sell and earn a commission on. You know, they have continuity revenue as well. That's reoccurring income. It's not, you know, MLM. It's just reoccurring monthly income. It's like paying for a subscription for like Audible or Spotify or Netflix, right? You're paying those kind of things every single month, and you can actually promote those things. I'm not talking about that tonight, but you can promote those kind of things and actually earn a reoccurring monthly income on that. And then 4th, you know, product revenue. MLSP has an insane amount of products, 26 plus different products in the home business and network marketing niche that serve network marketers and home business entrepreneurs to help them to grow their business in multiple different ways. And of course, you know, you can create your own products really easily. I just trained on this 2 weeks ago, how to create your own product and set up the websites and all that. And we did it. I had to teach it instead of just doing it. So I was able to teach it in live, set this up in under an hour. So pretty cool. It's not as hard as most people think. So, and then of course, MLSP, you know, does quarterly launches where we have a new product or a new opportunity for you to earn some income at least once every quarter. I think that's pretty consistent about that spacing. Once every quarter, MLSP does something cool to put some more income in your pocket. So what do you do? How do you participate in this? How do you actually do this MLSP stuff? Well, it's really simple. You actually just market the existing MLSP websites, or you can make your own with MLSP and market them to your audience and get signups. And you know, we show you how to do marketing in 30 plus different marketing methods. You can't you can't really go wrong if you're watching these step-by-step videos. So we show you exactly how to do that. And and I thought this was kind of cheesy but funny, but MLSP teaches 30 plus marketing methods that you can learn even if you can't even spell Facebook, right? Everyone usually tends to start there and doesn't know exactly how to do it. But you know, MLSP provides some really solid Facebook stuff. That's probably the majority of my business right there. It's just so easy, and Facebook's fun. So MLSP teaches a lot of different ways. But my advice is just pick one method until you're generating about 10 leads a day. And once you get there, 10 leads a day or 90 days, just keep doing that consistently, and then add another marketing method into the fire, so to speak, to kind of scale this thing. Right? And you simply watch a training video, learn it, and do it. That's it. And then you call your leads when they come in and get signups. If you don't want to call them, you don't have to. You'll still sign up, just a lot less number. The phone is your friend, and you will get more signups using the phone. So, but here's the cool part too. If you don't know what to say, you know, you have a fear of the phone, or you don't have any scripts or anything like that, not a big deal. If you don't know what to say, simply follow the instructions in our Getting Started section. And I'll show you what that looks like in the section. But you just go to the Getting Started section. I think it's step 3 or 4. That teaches you exactly what to say to your leads. So Some examples of marketing their, MLSP sites is you get a little link from their back office and you can run some Facebook ads, even if you have little money to spend. This is the fastest way because it's kind of direct response marketing. You pay for an ad, you see the results that come in, you get leads, right? And then you can call these people too. If you like to write, I suggest doing blogs. I probably blog, 3 to 5 times a week. I don't know if I think that's probably a lot, but I enjoy writing. I enjoy making videos as well. So I'll make a video almost every day with my phone. It just takes me a few minutes and I upload it onto YouTube and I throw an MLSP link in the video, in the description of the YouTube thing, and boom, I get leads and free traffic. I really like free. So I like doing that with my little iPhone here. And then social media as well. They show you a lot of cool ways that you can do group marketing and fan page marketing that is for the most part free. And again, that's one of my favorite prices, but I'm really happy I did become a member so I could learn these kind of things and then teach, train, and give tips to my team members and my friends and other people that are looking to learn this stuff too. And that's really the biggest thing, is how can you serve others? And when you have that mentality and you think about adding value from all the stuff that MLSP has and all the stuff that you already know inside of your head and all the personal development stuff that you've been doing, this whole thing becomes a lot easier and simpler. So, what does that look like for you? So I took several different industries here just off the top of my head to show you like some examples of what this can look like and how you can start doing this. Excuse me, a little parched here. So let's say you're in a health and wellness company, right? You can give diet and nutrition tips. I know I would love to learn a little bit more of this. I've been drinking a lot more water, trying to cut out soda, and I lost a few pounds already, but I would love to know some more stuff to really accelerate that. So when I'm looking on the internet, the key is to kind of get your marketing in front of people who are like me, who are looking to lose a few pounds. And then, I'll either become a customer or a rep and, start losing weight and being a believer of the product and using it and promoting it and that kind of stuff. If you're in a fitness company, having, giving workout and exercise advice or taking questions and answers and stuff. Like I have a lot of questions about how should I eat and then work out? Do I eat like 30 minutes before I lift in the morning, or should I have coffee? Or what about pre-workout shake or post-workout shake? Like, should I be juicing? When I say juicing, I don't mean I don't mean steroids. I mean like vegetables and fruits and vegetables, juicing like that. Okay. Oh man. So doing Q&A to answer those kind of questions and show up in search results and on YouTube and stuff is how you can start positioning yourself and your company in front of people who are already looking for these things. If you're an auto company like MCA, you can give car tips on gas consumption, advice. I'm not really a car guy, so I don't know too much about cars, but you can do this kind of stuff and really promote it that way. I know there's a ton. That's a huge untapped section of the industry. There's not too many car guys that are really marketing very well out there. So that one's pretty awesome. Then travel, this is a cool one too. How to get the best deals, reviews of places that you've gone. You can make a little guide for an area, PDFs, videos, etc. Pictures, all this kind of stuff you can market and add value with. And then on the back end, make your own little websites with My Lead System Pro, which is fairly easy to do. It's just like point and click, point and drag kind of stuff. And then, teaching, training, providing tips, advice, videos, all this kind of stuff to help other people. If your goal is really to help people, you're going to make money, you're going to get signups, you're going to get leads, all that good stuff. So, and then with the end of all these things, whenever you make a new like workout guide or you give a new diet tip, or you tell me like which is the best kind of oil for my car, you end with a call to action, a CTA, which is, click the link below in this description. Go here, sign up for this, enter your email here, connect with me on Facebook, or even call me. You can put your phone number out there, or you can just say, hey, send me a message on Facebook. I've done that before and it works really, really well. I still have people, I did videos like 3-4 years ago and I still have people messaging me on Facebook, all this kind of stuff. So the call to action is really, really key. Do that at the end of every time you produce a piece of content anytime, right? So here's some of the types of leads that you will get. And I just want to be honest and upfront with you and tell you, like not every lead that you generate is going to be a fit for your company or somebody that you can work with. In fact, some of them are going to be fake. So here's the type that you get. Number one, it's those who are genuinely looking for an opportunity. They're interested in what you're talking about and your company and working specifically with you. Some people have said to me like, hey, I just want to work with you, Ron. I don't know what company you're in, but I know you can help me. So let's get it going. And people will want to give you I know it might sound weird, but people will want to give you their credit card and sign up before they even know what you're doing. It's because you build the trust, you build the relationship, and you market the right way by leading with value with MLSP. You'll do this. So one is those looking for opportunity. Two, those who are already involved in home business industry and looking for a new company. They're disgruntled, they're frustrated with their growth or how things are, and they're just looking for a change. So you can be there to help them and really be an aid in that time of difficulty that they may be experiencing and provide another avenue for hope for them in their lives. And then three, people are happy with the company that they are in. If you're on this, this is probably where you're at. You're happy with the company that you are in, and you're looking for a way to grow your business and generate more leads for your primary network marketing company. And that's a great lead for My Lead System Pro. You can do that and start earning a monthly residual with that as well. So then number four, and somebody who's just not a fit for either not MLSP, any of your products, or your network marketing company, and that's fine. The reality is that person will continue to struggle or keep going along until they're just like, oh man, I really should have gone and signed up for that thing, or I really should have gotten that training thing, and eventually they'll come back around or they will exit the industry. Unfortunate as that is. And then number five, those that will want to buy products, get your coaching, they'll want to share your content, and others will see that, and then will buy and join you in the future. That's the one thing about this, is that we don't always have control over when somebody is going to join you. Some people have been on my email list for like 6 months before buying something or wanting to work with me, and then some people this is the first time they're seeing me. That's probably the more of it that I get, is this is like the first time someone's seeing with me, or they've been following me for a week or two, and then they want to join up, or they become a MLSP member, something like that. And that's just kind of been my experience with this. So those are some of the types of leads that you get. But so once you actually become a member of MLSP, this is kind of like some things I want to point you to. Top right, got over 4,000 leads just doing this in a fairly short amount of time. And right when you become a member and get started, even the trial, once you just do a trial, you go to the top left and see this new Start Here, Got Mastery thing. You're just going to click that and go step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finish. And look, by step 4, you're already set up to start calling your My Lead System Pro leads. And my friend Bill over here shows you exactly what to say. He's one of the leaders in the back office as well that does some teaching and training. And by step 3 here, bottom left, you're learning how to get leads today. And guess what? If you do have any questions, if you do for any reason get confused, you probably shouldn't, but if you do have any questions or get confused, anything like that, you can simply click the Get Support button. I've done a little copy of that, took a little screenshot of that to show you. Just click Get Support, and you can submit your questions there, and the MLSP will actually answer you within 24 hours. We also have a live Facebook group that's incredibly active and engaging, that you post there. You can usually get an answer to question in minutes, if not an hour. So pretty awesome stuff. So my advice to you with any kind of marketing thing is to just pick one thing to learn. MLSP has so many different marketing methods. Just really pick one of these things to start with. These are some examples of what we have going on: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, meetup groups, Google+, Instagram, search engine optimization, copywriting, blogging, SEO, video marketing. This is a lot. But you get the idea. We have a lot of stuff, and if that wasn't enough, there's even more strategies. There's Facebook video ads, there's forum marketing, there's tips to help you with your mindset, there's paid marketing, there's YouTube pay-per-click marketing, pay-per-view. If you do want to even do the cold market stuff, look at the bottom right. We got to show you how to prospect strangers, even get leads today, how to call your MLSP leads, all this good stuff. Retargeting pixels on Facebook and all these different social media, that stuff's really hot right now. And without having any kind of video training, it can be a little confusing, but I set it up in a few minutes and I didn't even know what I'm doing, and it works pretty cool. So lots and lots of strategies. This is a screenshot of the members only support group. At the time of this photo, there's over 16,000 members just in our new little Facebook group here that we're all interacting with and asking questions and all this cool stuff here. That's my buddy Mark right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse, top right, third from left. That's my boy Mark right there from Tampa. Over here, my buddy David from where is he at? Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Lots of awesome people in here that we are connecting with and helping each other. It's just a great support group. I'm very, very thankful for that group. It's helped me tremendously. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to just take a test drive. You can become an MLSP Mastery member for 10 days for $10. That's it. And really the goal of this is to use this as a short evaluation period to see if you feel comfortable learning and using My Lead System Pro like I am and my team is, and all these other average people all over the country and even internationally, Canada, UK, India, Singapore, had a guy in Brazil using it, Mexico, all these different places. You guys can simply test drive this for $10, 10 days. Not a big deal. So then once you do that, I want you to just message me on Facebook. My last name is Gelok, Gelok. Message me on Facebook and I'll hook you up. I'll give you some free coaching after you have become a MLSP member. If you haven't become a member, obviously my coaching is a lot more expensive. One-on-one is quite up there. Group is a little bit more affordable, but really the best way to get coaching from me and help me and help allow me to help you grow your network marketing business or any business online for the most part. I'm not going to say all, but just about any business online. You simply become a member of MLSP, and I feel obligated to coach you and help you have success because I'm on their advisory board and I'm endorsing the system, and it's totally changed my life. So I want you to experience that as well. So it's really important to me that you have success with this, and understand like this is not any kind of like get rich quick kind of thing. This is really just the reality of my experience and what you can experience as well. So what you need to do right now is go to rongelok.com/test drive and sign up for a 10-day trial and get started with MLSP. Once you do that, shoot me a message on Facebook and I'm happy to give you some coaching, help you get this started, and also add you to the Facebook group with our tremendous community of users and fellow entrepreneurs. So really simple to get started. I do have a word of caution for you though. This is just a warning. So if you have watched this entire presentation, this entire training tonight, and you're still skeptical, you're still skeptical if this is going to work for you, and if you are going into and honestly, if you're going into this apprehensively, I want you to just watch your mindset. I want you to just be conscious of your thoughts, be conscious of your vocabulary, and don't self-sabotage yourself. I believe that life and death is in the power of the tongue. Our words really do have power. So and out of the abundance of our heart, the mouth speaks, right? Some biblical stuff there for you. But it's really important that you want to catch yourself, how you're thinking, how you're speaking, and not put yourself in a position that you could actually be self-sabotaging or cutting short your potential or your future, right? This is serious stuff. So it's just a word of caution. I want you to if you do feel like this and you're having a hard time getting out of the skepticism realm, do yourself a favor. Take a moment and just say, you know what? I'm going to suspend my disbelief. I'm going to suspend any doubt that I have and do the 10-day trial and see if I feel comfortable, and then, you know, make a real educated, intelligent decision from there. So the other thing is this, and this is real, okay? If you have watched this and you're deciding to pass on what I'm sharing with you tonight, and, you know, the ability to stop doing, you know, the cold market stuff, stop doing the home parties and experiencing rejection and cold calling and signs and flyers and spending hours on Facebook prospecting and all kinds of different social media crap. You're deciding to pass on it. That's cool. Totally cool. No worries. It's up to you, and I understand and I respect that. But I want you to also realize that you are consciously deciding not to learn from this system that has produced the most results in our industry, and you will be missing out. MLSP is trusted by nearly over 100,000 members and counting. I don't even know how many people they've had total, but you can join this for, you know, 30 days risk-free. Get started for you know, do a 10-day trial, and, you know, you're not happy with it, get your money back, whatever. But I just wanted to, you know, issue this word of caution, because if you're really serious and you've watched this whole thing to the very end, you probably are serious, but I don't want you to cut yourself short by throwing in the towel prematurely. Okay, so go ahead and get started. What you have to do is just go to rongilak.com, write it down, type it in your browser, rongilak.com/test drive, and get started today and become an MLSP user, right? So my name is Ron. I'm really looking forward to coaching you, working with you, and helping you grow your business and any network marketing company that it is. You know, I really just want to empower you to prosper. That's my goal. That's what I'm about. And these are some pictures of me here, and I want to see you. Look at the bottom right. I want to see you up on that stage, shaking Norbert's hand, shaking Brian Finale's hand. Those are the founders of My Lead System Pro. Or even, you know, bottom left here with, you know, sponsoring people that become the #1 income earners in your company. That's my boy Tito over there. In our last deal, he became the #1 earner in the entire company of Canada. I met him online. So I want you guys to experience some of this as well. And it's my job, my purpose, to really empower you to prosper in your company and in your mindset and in your marketing, all this kind of stuff. So thank you so much for being part of this tonight. God bless you, and I hope to really help you grow your business, help you experience some of the results that I have. So if you've gotten a lot of value from this, go ahead, click like on this video, leave a comment, and most importantly, go take the test drive. Go to rongilak.com/test drive and get started with My Lead System Pro today. Don't put it off. If you're watching this, do it right now. I don't want you to forget till later. Do it right now. Go get started, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.